About time. Damn! The hell took you so long, Moby? I don't know. Stop yelling at me. Actually, I do know. So sorry about being this ridiculously late, everybody. I still intend to stream for a full 2 hours tonight. Let me just do the posting, letting everybody know that I'm live and I'm online and I'm not dead or anything like that. Really sorry about the late start. I had an important phone call at the last minute there. I'll just leave it at that. Alright. So, any of you who may recall, I said I was going to spend a lot of time playing off camera to do a bunch of stuff in our No Man's Sky playthrough. And, yeah, you might notice that the playtime has gone up in several hours. And that's because I was doing stuff, doing all sorts of stuff. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But for those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy the video, do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below how you think this playthrough of No Man's Sky is going, where our ultimate goal is to reach the center of the galaxy as quickly as possible, in quotation marks. And if you want to stay up to date on my No Man's Sky playthrough or just my live streamed content in general, getting uploaded directly to YouTube without edits, hit that red subscribe button and click the bell icon so you are notified whenever a new video goes public. There are links also provided in the description below that I'd really like you to check out. You'll find one for my Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of, my Twitter feed, and of course my personal Discord for fans of my content to freely join. So check those out. All of them are in the description. Alright, so, starting off, whoa, geez, what the, why do I feel so short all of a sudden? Starting things off, we're gonna have to summon our fleet in here. First off, I was able to nab some more upgrades for our newer multi-tool, the Leonard Church. Everyone will fear our laser face now. Got some more inventory space on the starship because I was able to get enough hyperdrive upgrades and a couple other upgrades so that we got our A-class fighter ship fully decked out with hyperdrive upgrades. We got a couple launch thruster upgrades, which are actually pretty cool in reducing the cost of taking off from a planet. And of course a launch system recharger. We got an S-class phase beam mod, an S-class photon cannon mod, etc, etc, etc. And here's the other three hyperdrive upgrades. Also, spent a bunch of time traveling around and grabbing a bunch of drop pod coordinates, or scanning for a bunch of drop pod coordinates to increase the what's the word I'm looking for? Cargo space in this one tab of our exosuit inventory. So I made a bunch more space there. We still have one slot in the technology zone. Oh yeah, I was also able to grab a couple jetpack upgrades, I do believe. At least two, because we got one over here now as well. Yeah, just doing a bunch of things. I used some anomaly trackers. I did a bunch of refining for some slime, so it's almost good for just refining into the runaway mold, which we can then turn into nanites. I was also using our massive wealth. I just wound up buying a shitload of dihydrogen. I've got a bunch of tritium, so fuel for our frigates is not really an issue right now. We've got a good stack of 10 here, stack of 10 here, 200 tons each, so that's over 4,000 tons of frigate fuel, more like 5,400 because we've got another stack of 7 there. So yeah, we're looking pretty good so far. I did a lot of things. Not only did I get our A-class starship kitted out and given the upgrades on it, but I also used our what's it called? Storage augmentations. Xeno the Stranger, what's up, buddy? I used our storage augmentations that I was saving for a while. I still have 2 left. Well, sorry, I think I only had 1 left. But yeah, I used what storage augmentations we had to max out the inventory on this ship. It started off with like 35 slots or something crazy, and if you to give it a quick count now, we're looking at an 8x6 grid, so that's 48 slots. And then we've got a 7x2, so we're looking at 14 technology slots. So way more inventory space. It's a higher class, so it had some things going for it that's better. The hyperdrive range is unfortunately kind of the same. And yeah, we'll take a look once we board our freighter. Why I called this the Doinkception Mark III. Let me just hop in our ship. We'll fly. This is a cool looking ship. I like the look of this one. Even though it's the front that I don't really enjoy, it's not the drag racer front. That's a cool look. This looks almost exactly, aside from the big chunky sides, actually even with those, this looks almost exactly like a Viper from Battlestar Galactica, like exactly. It's only C class though. So I've found out that a higher class starship mostly just means that you can max out a larger inventory. So we're gonna go take off into space really quickly here. Did I summon our freighter into this system? I don't think so. Hang on a second here. What the? And we're landing again. Okay. Yeah, my left stick is just royally foobar. Now, the reason why our freighter is not in this system is because I also spent a bunch of time jumping closer to the galaxy. Like, that's all I did for at least a couple hours. I just jumped, and then sometimes for like 1 hour I was stopping and looking. Actually, it was more like 3 hours. There was 1 hour where I was stopping and looking for upgrades, and hence how I got... Why can't I summon the freighter? Freighter warp drive is insufficient. Son of a bitch. It's because it's... Right. We don't have upgraded warp drives for the freighter. Anyways, let's go ahead and just pop into the galaxy map. We're going to do Galactic Core, and it's still over this way. Alright, no problem. I need to take us to a yellow... plain old yellow star system so that we can warp our freighter in, and then we can take a look at the ships that we did have, including our very first one. Here's a good one. 1556. There we go. Alright. Oh, freighter, where art thou? Yeah. I couldn't bring it into that system because I think it was like a green star. I forget what color it was when we looked at it in the galaxy map. But I don't have the upgraded drives for our freighter, so I can't bring it into red, green, or blue star systems. I just realized that Admiral Hackett, whose name is better fitting as Grand Admiral Hackett, is the effective leader of humanity in Mass Effect 3. You just realized that? Just now? Lol, what? Anyway, so I do quite like this ship. I think it looks decent enough. I wish instead of these goofy panels, like these goofy vertical TIE fighter panels, that we instead had like fins sticking out or something, little wings. I think it would look better like that. But you know what? It's good enough. It's got the drag racer engine front, and it's got these big protective panels on either side of it as well. Just gonna land on this space station. We'll check the store here, see if they have tritium or dihydrogen gel or something that we can quickly grab. I was constantly losing my freighter. If Hackett survived the probably canon perfect ending, then he could become Emperor if he wanted. Well, yeah, sure, I guess. This is the wrong side. Oops. Let's go back over to the other side. Boop. Anyways, I'm largely just happy with this new ship. It does help that we have a bunch of upgrades for it. For a couple weapons, like for the phase beam and for the photon cannon. That's always nice. Ooh, more residual. Ooh, it is so tempting to buy that residual group. I think I'm going to leave it alone, though. Damn it, no dihydrogen jelly, and I don't think there's any tritium here either. It's really tempting buying residual goop. I usually do, especially when it's that many. Because then I refine it into the higher grade slimes, which turns into runaway mold and turns into nanites. So, like, yeah. The only downside is that takes a long fucking time to do, but yeah, it's all good. You might also notice that our nanites are significantly higher. I had us up to like 9,000 or something like that, but I spent some time on some planets. I ran around doing a shitload of scanning, and there was a few planets where I was able to find every creature and scan every single one of them, and then upload them, and then I was able to claim the bonus. One planet had 12 creatures, so that was like 2,500 nanites just from the bonus. Still can't summon the freighter. Why? What the fuck? Alright, well, now I'm confused. Now I am confused. We're in a yellow star system, so what is the problem? I don't want Atlas Station path. Where the fuck? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Jesus. Don't think so. R3, select my location. Where is the galactic core? Right there. So if I kind of pull forward a little bit here and turn all the way around, and I can see where we are. Like so. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so like back in this direction. Alright, well, cool. Don't know where the fuck our freighter went, but we're gonna keep going. Let's go to the next system, and then I'll try to jump our freighter in again. Oh, there's a lot of... Cool. Okay. See, part of the problem is, I think as you get closer to the center of the galaxy, there's more, like, of these colored stars, as opposed to just the plain yellow ones. These all look green, but that's largely because of the nebula they're in is being green. Can I... That looks like a yellow stellar body to me. Those definitely look green. Okay, Korvax or Gek. Let's go here. This is closer. But you'll see 559,000 light years from the galactic core, as opposed to, it was like 670 or some crap last time I streamed. Secondly, both the Asari and Turian homeworlds, who, if I remember correctly, were less populated than Earth, and the Alliance has single biggest control over the galaxy as a nation. Okay. If you say so. We could speculate about this kind of shit all evening, and I don't care for it. I am not one to fucking sit around speculating about what could happen in video games and whatnot. I've long since learned to temper my hype and just not go on a fucking speculation spree. I used to enjoy doing that when I was significantly younger. I didn't do it for a hell of a lot of games. I kind of did about Mass Effect 2 a little bit, but not a hell of a lot. I don't know how to make this make sense. See, now we can summon the freighter. Alright, cool. So we're going to do something really cool and encounter a docking error. Okay, how do I... Alright, I need my stick to behave. Hang on. It's probably not going to, but here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we should have our fleet warping in. Let's check out our freighter. Oh, I want to come in from the other side. Oh, a hostile scan, hey? You'll never take me alive, because I'm going to fly into my freighter and you'll just fuck right off. Alright. Oh no, they found drop pod coordinate data. Whatever will I do? Come on, fucking get in there. Let's go, let's go. They're warping like right in front of our freighter too. That's brilliant. Nope. See ya. Hostile subspace scan failed. Bye. Fuckface. What about these guys? Prophecy of the Kobara. That's a cool looking ship. I like that one. See, if we had things like this on the sides of ours instead of these weird solar panel kind of things, I think our ship would look like one of the most badass, coolest ships I've ever seen and has ever existed. That's just me. I'm not a huge fan of these big double vertical fins. That's just me. Anyway, so our original ship over here, the Doink Master, we've kind of decommissioned her. It was a good ship, served us well. Loved that fucking drag race engine. And then we had the Doink Knight, which looked even cooler because it didn't have the kind of starting ship back at all. It's got this kind of cool thing. The Doink Knight Mark II was a B class with 27 slots and 5 technology slots. Pretty good ship. It was a decent find. But we found what I have now called the Doixception Mark III. It is now an A class with 48 slots and 14 to technology. It's now worth 132 million units. Well, a new Mass Effect 4 is in the works. Well, yeah, I've known that for quite a while now. I'm going to speculate both for fun stuff and actually seriousness. I stopped speculating about stuff like that because I discovered that's basically pointless. Like, whatever comes out is what comes out, and it's not fun for me anymore. And in retrospect, it really never was, because the few games that I did speculate about shit and fucking, oh well, this could happen and blah 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 blah. If those things did not happen whatsoever, I found myself disappointed and or confused, if not both. Alright, so you know what? While we are checking on the gains, or the, what's the word I'm looking for? The cool stuff that we get from our expeditions, I'm going to throw a shitload of pugnium into a refiner. There we go, and we're not going to get a hell of a lot of nanites out of it, but we'll get some. It's something. Alright, control room. Okay, fleet command online. Debrief commander. Yo 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 yo. Okay. I did send these guys out on expeditions multiple times. I sent them out on some very short ones yesterday? I want to say yesterday. So I did it to make sure that they would be back in time for the stream, which is exactly what happened here. I sent them out on some long ones though over the weekend. Like, fuck, there was one that was 27 hours. I was like, holy shit, I'm not gonna see these guys for a little while. Let's see here, and debrief commander. Okay. Let's take a look at all the cool stuff we got. Another storage augmentation. Ooh, and activated indium. Activated indium is very valuable. Activated indium is currently rated at 949 units per piece. So only 500 gives us a little over 500 gives us a little over 500,000 units to sell all that crap, which is dope. All right, so let's move everything into our exosuit to prep for selling, if I can do that. Oop, actually, yes, I can, just by mashing the button. I forgot all about that. So keen effigy, Herox, activated emerald, and dirty bronze. What did I just do? Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Okay, neural duct over there. Kick nip, activated copper. We got activated cadmium, activated emerald, activated copper, and activated indium from our expeditions. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put this in our high capacity inventory. There we go. And we got everything in. Lots of cargo space. Ooh, shit. I want you to go over here, because our pugnium is going back in that slot. And we'll fire off our ships on new expeditions. 129 nanites. All right. Fuck you. Fucking do the thing and go back in our inventory. There we go. Okay, moving on. Let's do this thing. Ah, new expeditions. Okay, let's view potential expeditions. Okay, oh, this is a decent one. 21 hours. And a 20-hour combat patrol, 27-hour industrial expedition. Okay, we're not doing that one. That'll take too long. I don't want it to be that long. God damn. Alright, so let's start with this balanced expedition. It really don't matter who the fuck we send. We'll just send not our combat ships. Those are going to go do something else. So we'll send a trade. An exploration, an industrial, and how about another exploration? Actually, this guy should go with the combat ships, and then we'll do another trade, and of course a support ship. There we go. 550 tons, beautiful. Okay, and now we do the combat patrol. All 3 of our combat vessels are going to go on this one very, very easily. So we go combat, 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 and we're going to send this exploration vessel because the odds of success are already stupid high with these awesome combat vessels we're sending. So yeah, fleet rating of 5 stars already. That what's it called? That exploration vessel will get some encounter XP towards its next promotion or level or whatever you want to call it. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Expeditions have been sent. Let's get out of here. Back to our Doinkception starship. My theory is that all of the Mass Effect games only go to show humanity rising in the galactic stage. Whoops, what the fuck am I doing? I'm busy reading and I didn't go the right way. I mean, that's possible, but that's kind of what was expected in Mass Effect 2 if you took a certain endings and choices in Mass Effect 1, but that, it didn't happen. Kind of disappointing, but oh well. Okay, so I should take our thumbnail right now, hey? Let's zip around to the other side and I'll show you why. Hang on a second here. So one thing I do want to do on tonight's stream, I would like to get some anomaly detectors. To do that, you kind of... Oh, shit, I didn't line it up right. Son of a bitch. So I was trying to get it so that our freighter was, like, inside the space station, and, like, it's kind of touching it, but it's not inside it. I've been able to do that a lot of times, but, like, this just gives you an idea of the scale of how big these fucking freighters are. Like, they're the size, in terms of, like, dimensions, they're close to the same size as a frickin' space station, and in this case, this one's, like, a lot longer, you know? Like, it's just as tall, not as wide, but the length of it, like, you're talking about just as much actual mass and material and whatnot as a space station, if not more, on these bigger starships, which is crazy. Humanity has the most potential to rebound after 3, and the Krogan if they got cured. I guess. I can't help but suspect that, what the fuck is going on out there? Is that just the stars moving? I think it is. Wow. I don't know, man. I can't help but be skeptical that any of the events of the previous games will have an impact on Mass Effect 4. That's just me. I can understand the problems with doing that. It would really alienate their audience. Because, you know, it would basically force them to pick a specific ending, if that was the case. But, me personally, I think that the coolest thing that they could do is do a huge 180 and take the game far, and I mean far, into the future. Maybe not like 1,000 years or anything crazy like that, but like a few hundred. I would like to see new characters, you know. Everybody is always going on about it. It's like, oh, I want to see the old characters. They got to bring back the favorites and da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, why? Introduce us to new characters. I've said this several times live on stream. Introduce us to new, interesting characters, you know? It'd be just like Mass Effect 1 all over again. You're being introduced to these interesting characters again for the first time, again, and, you know, wondering what kind of interaction you'll have with them down the road in potential future games, you know what I mean? That sounds way more interesting to me than just, oh, it's 20 years later and everybody's still alive, and you know, you meet up with them and all that stuff, and all the old characters are back, and it's like, oh, fuck off. That would be akin to if Dragon Age Inquisition had all the old characters as like your squad and didn't introduce like Blackwall or Cole or any of the other ones, like Cullen and the others. What's the name of that elven chick who's kind of fucked up? I can't remember her name. And Cassandra and all them. It's like Dragon Age Inquisition if you have like Loghain and your dog and you know, even Morrigan and well, Leliana's there but already, but you know, she kind of plays like a background role. You know, and who's the fucking Kunari guy from the first one? I can't even remember. Sten or whatever. And yeah, it's like if all those characters were your companions and whatnot in Dragon Age Inquisition. Like that's what it would feel like. Which, you know, if you're thinking about that and you're going, that sounds stupid. Well, yeah, it's supposed to sound stupid, and I think it sounds stupid. So these phase beams. Oh shit! I hope I didn't shoot that ship. I found these phase beams are actually quite powerful. When I've got ships that are just beelining straight at me and I zot them with the phase beams, sometimes they die before they can properly evade. It's never been the case with the photon cannon. I'm gonna reenact a scene from Reboot. Use my lasers to shoot a hole right through the center of the asteroid. That was cool. Alright, you're posting a lot of crap, Emperor Badger, and I am not keeping up with it whatsoever. I'm just telling you that right now. Keep some old and new. Well, it's very, like, if a game is even just a few hundred years, or even, like, 900 years down the road, it's very possible and extremely likely that Liara is still around. Obviously. She was only, what, 109 by the end of Mass Effect 3? Maybe 110? And Sorry lived for roughly 1,000 years, so yeah. You could go like 900 years in the future and she could very well be alive. Maybe like on her deathbed or some crap, but I'm shooting up the wrong things. I need to be shooting up asteroids. I'm looking for anomaly detectors. Why are we looking for anomaly detectors, Moby? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to find some cool-ass anomalies out here in space for a little bit. And we'll use those to do some things. And what I would like to do for tomorrow's stream is check out a derelict freighter. That ought to be fun. I think I'll check out our expeditions and see what rewards we got just before the stream, so that I don't have to worry about that and waste time with it. Because checking out a derelict freighter can take a while, and I still want to be able to fit it within 2 hours. Usually you can do it like in an hour and a half, but I want to be extra sure. Make sure that we get through it all. Keeps on the old and new, like all of the games. Well, the game is going to have Shep in it. They're just going to have to. That would also be fucking dumb. I think the only way that Shepard should be in Mass Effect 4 is in third-party mentions only. Talking about, like, their sacrifice and what they did for the galaxy to stop the Reapers. And, like, that's it. Like, they're talked about. That's it. What I think could be interesting, though, and I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before, this is just me personally, I think an interesting storyline could be where if they make the Control ending canon, and I'm sure plenty of people are going, what the fuck's wrong with you? Just from hearing that, but I think it could be interesting if there's some kind, like the Reapers are exhibiting some kind of weird behavior, and it's like, huh, I think there's something wrong. Like the Reapers seem to be malfunctioning. They were helping us for hundreds of years. Now there's something weird going on. Could it be that, you know, the Reapers or their controller, or maybe they know that Shepard is controlling the Reapers? I don't know. And it's like, is something malfunctioning with the Shepard entity or some crap like that? Maybe go on like a kind of a fucking weird quest to try to figure out what the fuck's going on or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. That sounds a little too similar to Horizon Zero Dawn, though, which I've actually been playing a shitload of lately, and I'm really close to the end of the main story and having a lot of fun with that game. That's one of the ones where I started playing it and it's been like on and off again over the last several years. which is kind of unfair because it's a good game and I like it. I don't have Forbidden West. I probably will get it sometime, but, you know, not anytime soon. I don't buy games new anymore. Wait until I see them on a discount. Alright, so I think that's enough harvesting. Did we get any? We didn't get a single fucking one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The fuck? Really? Really? We did all that asteroid shooting and we didn't get a single anomaly detector? Well, maybe I gotta bust these up to find some. Hang on. Let's, there we go. There we go. Okay, we have a shitload of tritium now. I don't need to worry about that for a while. Yep, we didn't get a single fucking anomaly detector. Wow, that is a kick in the dick. It wasn't really supposed to rhyme, but it rhymed, so whatever. Alright, well, let's land on the... This is what I meant to do on the space station. I meant to sell shit. And then I was like, what am I doing here? I forgot. I'm just going to leave. And immediately took off again. Whatever. Well, the game is going to... Whether if it's a VI or the actual Shep or the clone, the entire game is about Shep and humanity, lol. What? Sauce? I hope you're fucking with me and just making shit up again. Also, how the hell would it involve Shepard's clone? Shepard's clone was turned into fucking bio paste on the side of a fucking building on the Citadel. So, you know, whatever. Alright, let's sell some shit. Gravitino balls. Geknip, not the living slime. I've done and accidentally sold some shit that I didn't want to. There was like a multi-tool inventory upgrade or slot upgrade or some crap. We had like 2, and I accidentally fucking sold those. Not because I wasn't paying attention or anything like that, but because I was trying to select the thing right beneath it, and I let go of the stick, which caused the thing to drift up, and it selected the wrong thing, and I sold the wrong thing, and I felt really stupid, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Not a happy camper, but it is what it is. Keen effigy, let's sell that too. Activated emerald, dirty bronze, mineral duct, yeah, emerald. No, we're keeping that. Unrefined pyrite grease. No proof of it, to be fair. Not a fan of the clone thing at all. No, that sounds fucking terrible. Having Shepard's clone suddenly be the focus of the game, of the next game, and it's like, ah, hey, guess what? This person's now a good guy. Like, what? Get the fuck out of here. That just sounds terrible. Don't get me wrong. There's way better writers at BioWare that could spin it so that it's actually like a decent story. But I probably wouldn't like it because I just fucking hate it from the get-go, you know what I mean? That's my immediate reaction, is just that just sounds fucking stupid. Enriched carbon and activated copper. I didn't sell either of those. Why not? Get your shit together, Moby. Oh yeah, so while I was traveling from system to system, I spent like a good hour, and I only did this for like a few systems because it took fucking forever to do stuff on the space station there. Like 10 minutes. But I learned words from the inhabitants. I checked for upgrades and you know, stuff like that. But you know, I did that for like a good hour or so. Learned a bunch of words. Got closer to the Galaxy Center. Found some upgrades. Some useful upgrades that I wound up buying and installing on certain things, like our multi-tool, and obviously our new, quote-unquote, new starship. Our starship that we've had for a while but have not been using. I swear to God, that fucking alarm is starting to get annoying. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here. This is bullshit. Run away from the danger zone. Anyways. So yeah, I did that for a good hour, and then I was just jumping from system to system where I was like, okay, this is taking forever, slowing things down big time, learning all these words and shit. So I just jumped from system to system looking for upgrades. And I found the upgrades. Oh, what the fuck is with all these frigate symbols around us? Whatever. And I found some useful upgrades, including the 6th hyperdrive upgrade that I was truly looking for to install on our starship. And I was like, all right, sweet. Now I'm just gonna hop from system to system. And I spent a good hour doing that because it took forever to find hyperdrive upgrades. And once I found them, I just hopped from system to system for at least another hour. Just jump to a new system. As soon as I load in, jump to a new system. As soon as I load in, jump to a new system. As soon as I load in, jump to a new system. But Shepard outright died, lost his oxygen, exposed to the vacuum, and survived re-entry. No, he didn't survive any of that. He was dead. He was brought back to life. I don't know why people keep saying, oh, well, Shepard survived dying at the start of Mass Effect 2. No, he didn't. She didn't. They fucking died. They were brought back to life. That's very different from surviving. Alright, let's jump to another system. The body. The body being in, like, no, that it didn't survive. It was a fucking mess. Surely there was... By all means, it shouldn't. Well, no, it was also in a... But it was probably just a fucking burnt sack of meat inside a piece of armor. Like, the way fucking Jacob described it, when I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. That makes sense. Plot armor is thicker than Tally, yeah. I actually don't feel like Tally has terribly thick plot armor, honestly. Aside from, like, the Haystrom mission, she's, like, perfectly safe, and all the other Quarians die. It's not really covered as to why that happened, but it don't matter. So no, that's just the wrong way to put it. Thicker than her hips. That's not the right way to put it. The body was intact enough for them to bring Shepard back to life, but they didn't survive. Shepard did not survive the starting of Mass Effect 2. They straight up fucking died. That is not surviving. I'm not singling you out, but with that in particular, Emperor Badger, don't take it as me fucking calling you out on that shit. But I've seen on, like, you know, various forums and whatnot, and other fucking places online where people, you know, speculate where it's like, well, Shepard died before, and it's like Shepard died before and survived, and it's like, no, they didn't. They died. That is not surviving. Dying is the opposite of surviving. And if you pull that fucking card out again, that's complete bullshit. And then like you lose all sense of fucking tension and importance in the narrative. If you go off on some fucking adventure or some crap or some quest, for lack of a better term, where it's like, and you're trying to play it off where it's like, well, we could die from this. This is really dangerous. Bad shit could happen, and we could die. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter, because it's been shown that people can fucking be brought back to life in this universe. Therefore, the threat of death is no longer a threat at that point. If you do it more than once, you know? In reality, the atmosphere should have ripped his limbs apart from each other and melted his armor off and destroy his brain. Just the conduction alone should have melted Shepard's eyes and brain. The conduction? See, that's going off of the assumption that it was an atmosphere similar to Earth's. You know? If it was a significantly thinner, less dense atmosphere, the effects could very well be extremely different in ways that we probably can't comprehend with our tiny little small brains. We don't have an astrophysicist in chat, so. But as we know, it did not, because it survived well enough to survive. Well, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're just hopping system to system right now. I will stop doing this and have us do something. I don't know. Maybe we can explore a planet tonight or something. I don't fucking know. Scan some creatures or some shit. But the main goal of this whole thing is to reach the center of the galaxy. And we haven't been doing a good job of that on the streams in particular, or just in this playthrough in general. So I'm trying to rectify that. I was hoping that black holes would help. But all that the black holes did is just jump us around the fucking galaxy a bunch. And we were like the same distance from where we left off when we went through them. So I was like, well, that's fucking dumb. These are a lost cause. I was hoping they speed it up by like 200,000 clicks or some crap. I don't know. I don't know, man. We could talk in circles about this bullshit, but I just think that if they did use the whole fucking 3 things that I would be very, very upset about seeing, because I would just be like, that's stupid. 1, if Shepard survived, I would think that'd be kind of dumb, because that's just my opinion. A galactic scale threat, there should require some major sacrifice beyond just fucking Morden dying to cure the genophage, or one of your human squad mates dying on Vermeer to destroy Saren's base. You know? And, of course, Legion dying to give the Geth sentience. You know, it really should be more than that. There needs to... And that was more... that wasn't even to fucking rid the galaxy of the Reapers in any of those instances. They were events that led to the ridding the galaxy of the Reapers, but they were not the sacrifices made to do that. And there had to be one. Oh yeah, and Anderson getting fucking killed too. There's that. But I don't know. It would just feel totally wrong if Shepard turns out Shepard's not dead, is not dead, did not die, whatever. So I don't think Shepard should be alive. I don't think that it should just recycle old characters again. Maybe do like little fucking cameos or some crap when they're like much older. You know, jump it forward like a good 60, 70, 80 years minimum or some crap like that. And then you bump into like an old fucking crotchety Garrus or whatever. I don't know how long Turians live. Or like an old fucking Tally, or an old James Vega, or an old Joker, you know? Or a much more what's the word I'm looking for? A much more self-actualized Edie or some crap like that. Then or you know, like one of your squad mates, you wouldn't really be able to play off whether it was Caden or Ashley that survived, because that would require linking in the previous games into the events of Mass Effect 4, which I don't think they're going to do. I don't know, maybe they are. The Witcher did it. The Dragon Age games did it. Just for the sake of continuity, where it's like, look, the choices you made in other games do carry over into this game. But I think for terms of like a single cohesive narrative focus, I don't think that they will be able to play it where all of the decisions in the previous games have an impact on the setting in Mass Effect 4, because that would require them to also include the decisions you made at the end of the game, whether you picked Destroy, Control, or Synthesis. And those would require drastically different narrative pathways, in my opinion. Again, there are writers that work on this shit that are way better at it than me. This is just me fucking using my fucking small, non-creative brain. The fucking narrative pathways that they would be forced to take in all 3 instances is just so drastically different from each other that it would be basically impossible to fit all that bullshit into one game. Unless that game was fucking huge and winds up being like 200 gigabytes. Where it's essentially telling 3 stories in a single game, and which story it tells depends on the events of the previous 3 games, in particular the last one of the previous trilogy. Like, does that make any fucking sense the way I'm wording it? It probably doesn't, because I'm really bad at explaining myself. But again, like, this is largely my opinion, but that's I'm trying to base my opinion in like some fucking logical reality as well, you know. That's the atmosphere of the planet Shepard crashed into. 1.83 atmospheric pressure. Okay. But that's atmospheric pressure. That's not the same thing. Like, what comprised of the atmosphere? Was it mostly a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere? I highly doubt it, because the mission at the Normandy crash site, you're walking around in your fucking armor with a breather helmet on. So I don't think it's a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. That's why I also mentioned, like, atmosphere, like the density and the thickness of the atmosphere. I don't think atmospheric pressure is the same thing. That wouldn't necessarily matter. Yes, it absolutely would. Absolutely. An atmosphere of xenon would have different effects. An atmosphere of something like a heavy gas, like xenon or some crap, or like even a radioactive gas, like xenon, would have a drastically different effect on objects entering the atmosphere than, you know, a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. What those differences would be, I have no fucking clue. If the pressure is the same, then the contents of the atmosphere matter a lot less. But it's not the same. Because it takes a lot lower helium than xenon to get the same pressure. More helium, yeah. That's true. But you did just comment that it's at 0.83, which is what, 7/8 atmospheric pressure. So if it's at that atmospheric pressure with like a much heavier gas than predominantly nitrogen, it could very well be a thinner atmosphere, if that makes any sense. I don't fucking know. I like the look of the new photon cannon bolts. I'm just saying. All right, let's see if we can get another warp. I'm trying to get us a warp to a yellow star system, which we're in right now. But I wanted to do a few more warps while we babble about bullshit. I don't know. A lot of the crap that I'm flinging out there is just 100% in my opinion. I do not want to see Mass Effect 4 fucking recycle the old characters. I don't want to see it. Like, bottom line, I don't want to see Mass Effect 4 fail. I want it to be a good game. I might wind up buying that game new. I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna fucking wait. Like, it's so tempting to buy that new, but I'm still gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for some reviews to come out where it's like, yeah, it might. They'll say probably something along the lines of, well, it's not like the old Mass Effect, but it's still pretty good. You know, it doesn't have to be as good as the original trilogy. I'm okay with that. I think most everybody would be okay if it was better than Andromeda as well. Which, me personally, I didn't think Andromeda was a terribly bad game, as people were shitting on it so much. It was okay with me. I didn't mind it. I thought it was a decent game. Certainly post-update it was improved. It's a thick methane and ammonia atmosphere according to the wiki. Methane and ammonia, ooh. So the question is, what would the actual density of the atmosphere be with those gases? Oh, fuck. Korvax system. Okay, let's go to the Korvax system. Methane and ammonia. See, I'm trying to think of what impact that would have on the difference in, because bottom line, whenever an object enters any atmosphere, the reason I was going with that is, whenever an object enters an atmosphere, that whole burning up in the atmosphere is because of the friction caused by entering said atmosphere, like the friction of air itself, because objects entering the atmosphere tend to be traveling so fucking fast that they are burning up against the sudden friction being generated at going from flying through virtually nothing to flying through, you know, gas of some sort. So I'm trying to think, like, what would this quote unquote thick methane and ammonia atmosphere, how would that behave differently? Like, would there be more friction on objects entering the atmosphere because of the difference in the what's the word I'm looking for? Just the difference in, like, atomic density between a methane ammonia atmosphere compared to a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere. You know what I mean? More and more atoms. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, is it more atoms in the air and whatnot? See, that specifically is never exactly covered in the game. They just mentioned, like, what you said, the atmospheric pressure, what is contained, what the atmosphere, the dominant gases in said atmosphere, like that kind of crap. And I was just trying to spitball about that. Like, that's what I was getting at. Like, if it was a fucking, like, a helium atmosphere or some crap like that, a very thin helium atmosphere, then there would be less friction on imposed on objects entering said atmosphere. So that planet would probably suffer significantly more meteor strikes and stuff like that. But it would... Oh, Jesus. That is an S-class ship. It would also be more likely that, you know, the body of a person, Shepard, would be more intact flying into the atmosphere of that kind of a... Anyways, me speaking out loud again. Making... Oh, come on now. Damn it. There we go. It done back of infinity. Alright. It only costs 5 million. And it only has 15 slots. That's kind of shit, in all honesty. So that would require a lot of storage upgrades and or a lot of money to add a whole bunch of upgrades. The hyperdrive range is only 150. Shield strength is already higher, though. To be fair, we don't have any shield strength upgrades. Oh, we got a fucking shield strength upgrade right here. Never mind. But it's only 16%. Damage potential is lower, but we do have upgrades to weapons. And there's no launch thruster upgrade for the automatic recharging. I think we're going to pass on this one. It's a cool looking ship, don't get me wrong. And it's fucking white. It's white and gold, which is sick. We're going to pass on it though. Our ship looks... Sorry, dude. Our ship looks cooler. I'm sorry. That thing looks like a giant fucking space seagull. God damn it. Regardless, Shepard should have been obliterated in atmospheric re-entry that was close enough to Earth. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree there, and that's what I was trying to get at from the start. There is, it's like, well, do we know the contents of? Do we know, like, what the contents of the atmosphere of that planet were? Because, you know, in theory, it would be entirely possible that that body would be sufficiently intact to, you know, do what they did. Hundreds of kilometers per second hitting against methane and ammonia would not be pretty for an odd-shaped human. No. What am I doing? I meant to go to the fucking store. Jesus. Anyways. As far as I know, isn't there, like, there's a comic about Liara fucking getting Shepard's body, isn't there? Well, she got it from the Shadow Broker, but if I recall right, they do not go into detail about the state of Shepard's body when the Shadow Broker finds it. or anything like that. At least I don't think they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. Somebody can feel free to correct me. By all means. I ultimately don't really give a shit. I don't exactly discuss the state of Shepard's body at all, aside from, like I said, that one throwaway line that Jacob gives you, where it was nothing but meat and tubes. And it's like, so yeah, Cerberus fixed him up from that. I think he can survive quite a bit if revived. Well, that's just it, though, is that if they go back to that, where they reuse that little fucking thing, for lack of a better term, if they reuse that fucking card about, yep, brought back from death. Hey, look at that! Isn't science amazing? Well, then that fucking ruins, like I said, that ruins any fucking semblance of tension or threat from anything. Because it's like, well, what does it matter if anybody, you know, provided people aren't completely obliterated on like a mass extinction scale, a la the Reapers, then there's nothing to worry about. If somebody dies and it's like, you know, it wasn't from like natural causes or some shit, that's fine. Just fucking Lazarus Project them back to life. Look at that. Isn't science cool? You know? Shepard is probably just an ice cube. Well, that's what I mean, though. The synthesis and control endings completely fucking disintegrated the body. Let's check out a planet. How about we do that? Like the body completely dissolved. High radio source planet. Salvageable scrap. Frostbound planet. Don't know if I'm going to want to go to any of these planets. Let's find a weird planet, hey? Like a metallic planet? That would be a little bleak planet. That's a desert planet, though. Don't really care for that. Is that it for planets? Really? Just the 3? Come on now. Oh, there's 4. So where the fuck's the 4th one? Are you hiding planet number 4 behind you? No, you are not. Okay, there's the... Oh, found it. What do we got over here? Is this one? Yeah, it looks like a water planet from this far away. Freezing planet. Okay. Let's, So we got a bleak planet, a high radio source planet, a freezing planet. Okay, 2 frozen planets. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to the... I don't know. Do we need dioxite? Not really. Do we need pyrite? No. Look, we don't really need any of these things, honestly. But you know what? The desert planet might be the safest because it's probably moderately temperate. Might be cold at night. Who knows? The perfect ending is probably going to be the canonical ending, although Control probably has some merit. What do you mean by perfect ending? Like the fucking high EMS destroy ending where Shepard survives? Again, my opinion, but I think if they go the route where they make that the canon ending, 1, I think that'd be fucking stupid. But 2, I think they should only do that if they have it so that Mass Effect 4 takes tidbits from the previous games to shape the story and shape the game, you know? I think it would be dumb as hell if it was just flat out, okay, this was actually the canonical ending, yay! Because, again, that just absolutely alienates everybody who preferred and picked a different ending, you know what I mean? And it makes those choices at the end of Mass Effect 3 even more pointless than they already seem. You know, they already seem pointless because it's like, oh wow, different colored explosion, brr, and all that bullshit. But you know, if it's changed even further to where the fact where it was, okay, yeah, moving forward in all future games, this is the canonical ending, indefinitely. Yep, suck it. Then everybody's like, well, what the fuck? That's not the ending that I initially chose. That's not the ending that I want, or anything like that, you know? Are you seriously trying to fucking attack me still? Ow. Alright, fuckface. Alright, here you go. I don't want to have to fucking kill you, so eat shit. Hey, buddy. Now quit fucking attacking me. It's almost too easy to get people to get predator creatures to stop attacking you in this game. Almost. Although control probably has some merit. Yeah, see, that honestly, that to me seems like the most... It seems to me that the control ending, making that canon, that seems to have the most creative freedom and creative possibilities with what they can do with the next game. That's why I was kind of advocating for it. Now, I'm sure not everybody will agree with me on that one. I know for a fact most people just want the happy ending where Shepard survives and goes back to the fucking Citadel and meets up with all his friends and has that fucking Citadel DLC party after the Reapers are all defeated. But if you ask me, that's just fucking way too cliche. Everybody survived and everything's great and yay, we're all happy. Fuck off. It seems like media a lot late in the last couple decades, several decades I should say, has really shifted away from the endings that really seem to kind of stick with people more are the unhappy ones. Well, not really unhappy, but like bittersweet, you know? I'm trying to think of an example. Like, to be fair, you know, for example, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Happy ending all around, everybody's doing great, it's good stuff all around, and it's like, you know, that's fair because the entire series was a gigantic struggle, and it had a shitload of ups and downs, and in some cases way more downs than ups. So yeah, that was a lot more, for lack of a better term, deserving, in my opinion. And then what's another one? Breaking Bad. Kind of not a terribly great ending in terms of like mood, I guess. I wouldn't even call it a bittersweet ending. It was kind of a just closure. And then you got The Sopranos, which is just boop, black screen. Oh fuck! God damn it! Hang on. What? Now what? Something else is hostile? What the fuck do you want? All right, you bitch. Have some creature pellets. Enjoy. Because if they went to Andromeda with Grunt, Liara, maybe some frozen old crew member, then a few new characters trying to find a new way to bring back Shepard in Andromeda while the old Shep is busy himself elsewhere. Oh man. That just... what the fuck? That would just be like 12 realms of ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, make a new Shep to replace the old one. Well, they have always suggested a somewhat canonical approach to the game. Cough, cough, Liara, cough, cough. Yeah, well, Eastern Entertainment or whatever never ends well. Eastern Entertainment. Well, like, ooh, fuck off. Like, one good example of a TV show that I actually liked, and it ended. Its ending was really good. It offered closure, and it wasn't like super duper happy-go-lucky. But I mean, we all kind of, or well, I kind of fucking saw it coming a long way off because of the actual history of the characters portrayed in the TV show. But the ending to Merlin was I felt really good, despite it being not stuff fucking super happy-go-lucky and fucking everybody gets along. And it's like, yeah, let's go back and fucking spill some mead in fucking Camelot and all that crap. But similar, in a similar vein, it brought closure, and you know, ended. Well, it straight up ended people's characters arcs in a satisfying way. Oops, sorry, buddy. Like it took a bit, but King Arthur was able to accept that Merlin's been a sorcerer all along, and he's like, you know what, I'm okay with that. Don't change. So I mean, you can play it like, I just think it would be a fucking cheap ass cop out if they make the destroy ending where Shepard survives, the canon ending. That's just me. It's whatever. I'm sure plenty of people will feel differently. Where it's like, no, that's what I want to see. Wah. Okay, well, that's fair. And we could fucking babble on about this ad infinitum. But until the game comes out, we won't fucking actually know what the hell is going on and what the hell was planned. And the more I fucking yak about it, you know, the more worried I get, because it's just like, oh, it'd be so cool if they did for every time where it's like, oh, it'd be cool if they did this because that would be interesting to me, and I would really like that, and blah 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 blah. There's 10 other things where I can go, oh, but if they did this, it'd be so fucking stupid, and blah 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 blah. That's why I spend very little, practically no time, you know, fucking pre-speculating shit that's not out yet, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm looking for. There's an unknown building not far away. We should go check that out. What's over here? These sodium plants can use a scan. A dihydrogen over here that I don't really need, but out of habit, I keep stopping and grabbing dihydrogen. Don't know why. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, wall of text, dude. I'll get to that in a second here. Let me scan these sodium plants. Not that we're hurting for sodium. Oh, a new aggressive animal. Perfect, just what I wanted to see. Hey, buddy, here you go. Enjoy. Lots of sodium. I like how when you have these big clusters of all these sodium or oxygen plants, you can literally just kind of stand there and hold the collect button, in this case square. Maybe move a little bit. Well, obviously I was moving a fair bit there. So I'll bust up this dihydrogen and then we'll go check out that building that was nearby, because I am curious. I want to see what it is. You know what else we could do is we could actually use either some cartography data or some drop pod coordinate data, one of the two, if not both. Let's get some salt. I'm salty. I need some salt. Delicious salt. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, well, I'm going to turn us towards the unknown building, and while my controller automatically makes us walk there without me touching it, let's read this wall of text you got here. Like, Reaper Shep realizes the massive amount of strain and power the Reapers need and hold, while the old crew leads a couple kids who have grown up hearing stories of the savior of the galaxy. Ooh, fuck. Easy now. There we go. The savior of the galaxy, but then start hearing some bad things Shepard has done, while trying to clone him or something by finding a chunk of him where he landed, etc. There are a lot of ways to say it, but it's going to heavily involve Shepard one way or another. I fucking hope not. Again, that's just you speculating, right? I seriously hope that's just you speculating. Actually, that reminds me, fucking, what's his nuts? Big Dan Gaming. What's up, everybody? Big Dan here. Big Dan, now that I remember, Big Dan Gaming has a video from just a couple days ago, as a matter of fact, something about how there's details, further details of Mass Effect 4 have been released. So, ooh, hey, it's a fucking, hello. It's a big old relic. A monument to the awesomeness of the Awesome Zoids. You know what? I just named our next species in Stellaris Console Edition. Anyways, I'm trying to clone. There are a lot of ways to say. I'm just going to heavily involve Shepard one way or another. It's just part of the deal. Can't make the 4 game in a saga and not expect him to be measured. Yeah, you can. Mentioned. Well, that's what I was saying. Like he's going to be mentioned, but it's not going to. I don't think it's going to. When you say heavily involve, like to me that means like how do I word this? I'm slowly losing my mind. The specific stuff, sure, but Shepard being involved, no. When you say Shepard is going to be heavily involved, when I read that, I interpret that as like Shepard as a person, as a character, is actually going to play a constant integral role in the main narrative throughout the entire game, and you interact with them on a regular basis. Not just they're constantly brought up and stuff like that and mentioned in third person, blah 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 blah, not all that bullshit, no. But that's just how I interpret it. Now, like I said, I don't doubt that Shepard will probably be, I don't doubt for a second, Shepard will definitely be mentioned, but are they going to be like the core focus and stuff like that? Like I said, unless it's like the control, it's the control ending, and then the Reapers start malfunctioning, and it's like on a quest to figure out what the fuck is going on with Shepard and the Reapers in general, because they're going against fucking what they were initially doing with helping civilization the last 400 fucking years. I don't know. Shepard is going to talked to, referenced a lot. He was the main character in Save the Galaxy twice, sort of thrice. Yes, I get that, and I don't doubt that for 1 second. But, you know, just being mentioned is one thing, but being heavily involved, where it's like, it's an integral part of the story, that's a completely different thing. And that is the impression that I got when you said Shepard is going to be heavily involved. And I'm just like, no, that'd be fucking dumb. In so many ways. And, like, even my little fucking thing where it's like, well, yeah, just say that after the control ending, and it's like you're investigating the Reapers malfunctioning, or something's going on with the fucking Reapers, so it's like, maybe there's something going wrong with the fucking the Shepard program or some bullshit that's supposed to direct them and blah 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 blah. See, even then I would still think that would be dumb. It would be interesting, but in the grand scheme of things, I still think it would be kind of dumb, because that's again making Shepard an integral part of the entire Mass Effect universe all over again. Maybe without your direct control and whatnot, but you know, I'd just rather him be the main character than have a repeat of some shitty memory mission like that little kid in Mass Effect 3. I hated those, so fucking slow. They're fine. The strange stone marker imparts the wisdom of the Korvax echoes to those who desire it. I do not know what dialect it speaks, yet somehow I understand the story of those who once worshipped here. The Korvax echoes tell of a time, long ago, when the monoliths of the Atlas woke the civilizations of the Outer Edge. Their presence filled them with a desire for knowledge. From these beginnings, empires were born, spoke out, and fell silent once more. An eternity that cannot be quantified passed. We're going to seek help with language. My knowledge of the Korvax increases. We have learned the Korvax word for A. Awesome. Boy, I'm so happy we got that one letter word out of the way there. Alright, what's left? Rare flying, mostly diurnal, rare underground, always active, uncommon underground, always active. Okay. So we're trying to keep an eye out for a rare flying creature and 2 underground creatures. I thought I saw a cave nearby. Where the fuck did it go? I don't even know anymore. I don't know! So, as is very normal on desert planets, it's freezing. What the hell? Oh. You can actually kind of see this. The capital ship and the starbase, space station, excuse me, in orbit. That's kind of cool. Anyways, yeah, I don't much care for this speculation shit because I largely just get pissed off, kind of, because I think about all the different stupid things that I would not like and how it could just all go to shit and get fucked up. And you know, I would be so fucking like I would probably just like quit gaming if that was the case. If Mass Effect winds up being yet another franchise that I have grown up to absolutely fucking love and whatnot, and they just destroy it, I will be so heartbroken. I might just fucking give up on video gaming. Because I've kind of vaguely mentioned this before, but the Mass Effect games came out at like the perfect times for me personally, because I was going through some personal shit, both when Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 came out in particular, and even Mass Effect 3. And just, you know, going back and playing those games and just having a blast in these fucking space stories and whatnot, and interacting with the characters, both your companions and your non-companions and stuff like that, and the interesting people that you meet and all that stuff, and just the well-designed world and everything. And like those games came out at the perfect times for me, like right around, like pretty much every time that I was at a pretty severe low point in my life, fucking a decade ago, one of those games came out at like the perfect time, pretty much. Not so much Mass Effect 3. It came out like just a couple months before. I hit a major low point. But yeah. So like seeing Mass Effect just get absolutely fucking ruined, I will not, like, I'll just be fucking absolutely heartbroken, and I'll probably just be like, well, so much for video games. Not doing that anymore. Another franchise ruined. Chalk it up with fucking Star Wars and Star Trek. Put it on the same goddamn pedestal or whatever. Alright, so something we could try to do is drop some creature pellets, which we don't fucking have. Alright, let's try that again. Ooh, crystal fragments. Let's bust these open. This should give us some more dihydrogen. Oh yeah. Okay, and try it again. There we go. Bust open the geode. And now we drop... Oops. Now we drop some creature pellets. Bloop. Don't know where they went. Oh, that's them right there. Okay. Hello. Now, there's no creatures in the immediate vicinity, so none of them are going, hey, what's that? You just dropped something yummy looking. And we are also no longer in an underwater biome, it seems. What the fuck? They took 8 years to do. They destroyed my mojo. What? I flirted with a couple girls than have to fucking chase a 6-year-old boy in a foggy-ass low field of view forest for 6 minutes. Yeah. Welcome to Mass Effect 3. Get over it. I've actually been able to successfully lure a creature that I'm looking for by dropping creature pellets like that, and then I walk away, and then I come back, and it's like, oh shit, it spawned, cool. Doesn't happen often, doesn't happen every time, but it happens. Anyways, we're a few years away from Mass Effect 4 anyway, anyhow, so like I said, I'm not fucking freaking out about it coming out anytime soon. I am far more concerned than anything else, and I'm going to wait. I will not buy it new. The hardest choices sometimes require the hardest wills. I forget what the fuck the line is now. It's been a long ass time since I've actually seen Avengers Endgame, and I only saw it the once. It was kind of one of those throwaway. It was all right. I didn't mind it. One of those movies. Or not Endgame. Sorry, Infinity War. Excuse me. I don't know. Endgame. What the fuck? You haven't seen Endgame, Moby. Stupid. I know. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I'm probably never... Because I don't really feel like getting another subscription service or anything like that, and certainly not Disney Plus. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Disney can go fuck themselves. They're not getting my money. So I'll basically have to go out and buy a DVD or some shit of either Endgame or Spider-Man No Way Home. Or both. Probably both. I wouldn't mind a DVD of Spider-Man. What the fuck? Interesting looking mineral. Alright, let's hit up this knowledge stone. Alright, let's use some cartography data, shall we? What are we going to look for? What are we going to look for? You know what? Let's do a secure point of interest first. Boop. Supply depot detected. Okay. Let's do the things. After I get some more dihydrogen that I don't need. It is so habitual for me to stop and grab dihydrogen now because I go through so fucking much of it in both of my save games. Which, now that I think about it, I haven't touched my almost 4-year-old save in a little while now. I should play it more. Alright, summon Doinception Mark III. That looks like damaged machinery over there. It's tempting to go check that out. But nope. We have a supply depot to reallocate its supplies to. How far away is it? Pretty far, alright. Breach the atmosphere. Only to re-enter it. And there we go. Whee! Resource depot. Okay, so is this the thing where it's just the big pods in the middle and you just blow them up? Yep, it is. Fuck. I do not like these structures, but whatever. Let's get into a battle with the Sentinels. Yay! In the middle of a giant... Whoa. Those are new. I haven't seen one of those yet. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and go far away. I should have like a blaze javelin or some shit instead, but this will do. We're just gonna hang way the fuck out of the way. Pew, 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 pew. How the fuck? Oh my god! How did I get detected? That's a lot of them. That is a lot of them. Holy. I wonder if I can lure them further away. That's a different looking one too. Weird little triangular one. Huh. Okay. Stop turning away from me. I'm trying to check you out. Yeah, that looks like a little repair sentinel. I bet you that's what it is, too. Alright, fuck it. Let's go full bore sentinel battle, shall we? Pew, 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 pew. Got one. Let's get another. Oh no, run away. They definitely see me. Alright, no problem. Pew 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 pew. Enriched carbon, interesting. Pew 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 pew. Magnol gold, interesting. Container, very good. Alright, I think we got everything. Lovely. Can we save? We can. Velen Outpost. What is that? What the fuck? Are you launching explosives at me? That's what that looks like, is friggin' mortars. I knew about the shield things. I saw those in, like, the trailer. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Oh, Jesus, you have scatter blasters. Okay, stay away from you. Alright, where are the little repair bastards? Need to kill the little repair bastards first. I might not be able to do that. If there's more than one of them, they'll just repair each other. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of you. I don't like this. I think I'm just gonna run away. I don't really have up... Whoa, fuck. Jesus, that guy scared the shit out of me. Holy. You'll learn the Korvac's word for butt. Okay, Sentinel's still searching. So let's keep running. Hey, buddy, want some creature pellets? There you go. Enjoy. Run away! Are they still chasing me? Yes, they are. Some of them are going the wrong way, though. Yeah, boy. Sentinel force deactivated. Evasion. Always works. There's another building nearby. Let's go check it out. Okay. Yeah, I need upgrades to, like, well, I need more Boltcaster upgrades, really. I don't know. Boltcaster, and actually, I don't need more Boltcaster upgrades because I got 3 S-Class already. What am I talking about? I think one thing we could use... Is somebody hitting me again? What the fuck was that? Okay, anyways. So we're gonna... Hello. Well, these are neat looking. Ooh, glowing mineral. Glowing mineral. Neato. What do these do? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to spend a lot of time off camera between like Monday, Tuesday. I'll spend some time Wednesday doing some shit. Probably just going to warp from system to system to get closer to the galaxy's core. And like that's it. And then save like doing the cool stuff for actually on stream. Tomorrow I think we'll explore a derelict freighter. That sounds fun. Other stuff we could probably do is maybe go on like an anomaly mission or two. I don't know. Could try out a couple of those. We could use some personal shield upgrades for our exosuit though, because I got none of those, and it's very, very easy for us to take significant damage, and then I get scared and I don't want to take any part in it anymore, you know. You know, hey, Badger, are you still there? I'll take that as a no. What the? Get away from me. Little bastard. Badger, if you're still there, let me know in chat. I was going to say, I know I'm jumping all over the place in the conversation. I was going to say the main reason why I want to see new characters in Mass Effect 4 is because I want a new Quarian waifu. The truth comes out! The fuck is this? This isn't a building! The fuck? It's just a fucking waypoint with a save beacon. Bullshit! There's no fucking waypoint. Let's go ahead and grab this condensed carbon, because that sounds fun. Oh, we're down to only about a half hour left in the stream. Alright. I haven't gotten a thumbnail yet. I got an idea for one. If we come across something cool. Let's bust this thing open. Bloop. What do we do with this? Break it open, I guess. And we got a bunch of stuff for it. Cool. Iridesite, lemium. Okay, unexpected. Yeah, let's use some cartography data. Let's find another secure location. Maybe this time we'll find a building that we can break inside and get some sweet, sweet nanites. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. A manufacturing facility. Excellent. How far away is it, I wonder? 1,000 units. Okay, that's a ways. There's a knowledge stone dead ahead, only about 200 some odd units away. Let's replenish our hazard protection. Got lots of sodium to do that with. No problem. Come on, why can't I sprint? God damn it. It's nice having all those jetpack upgrades now, I will say. Okay, knowledge stone dead ahead. Easy. There we go. Whoop. Hey, buddy. You got some spores growing on your butt. You have learned the Korvax word for process. Alright, exploding plant. You're dead. Another hostile creature. Oh, there's two of them. Hopefully they're not Scottish. Shit, I'm out of... There's three of them? You want a fucking piece of me, boy? Huh? You wanna go? You wanna go? Get fucked. That's what you get. See, that son of a bitch only hit me like a couple times, and yet I still lost like half my shield. Sorry, buddy, didn't mean to zap you. Dihydrogen, dihydrogen. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright. Here we go, to the manufacturing facility. Gonna keep moving in this direction and not stop till we get there. Oh shit. Got this big fucking thing in the way. Okay. Stupid deadly plants. Give me some sweet, sweet condensed carbon. Oh baby. Thank you very much. Alright, daytime. I like it. Fuck off. Don't make me keep zoning you with my mining laser. It's actually quite deadly now. Alright, you want a fucking piece of me? The fun thing about using the mining laser as a weapon is that it tends to freeze creatures. Like, they just gotta stop. Not always, but a lot of the time. Works for me. Okay, I need to stop getting distracted by, like, the hydrogen and that kind of shit. Let's just keep rolling. More dihydrogen. Ugh. This world is trying to tempt me. Just stay a little longer, Moby. Look at all the dihydrogen we can give you. Just stay. Don't go anywhere. You want to stay. Take all the dihydrogen you want. Just never leave. And I'm like, no! It's 300 units this way now. I guess I went the wrong way around this giant-ass plateau. Okay. Duly noted. Look, more dihydrogen. Hey. Bunch of oxygen plants too. It's all good. We're good. We do not need oxygen or dihydrogen. What we need to do is keep moving. Hello. Giant fucking crater. I was hoping to have this thing like on some kind of a plateau or some shit so I could get a cool screenshot. This is against the backdrop. This has like a better backdrop than just, you know, giant fucking cliffs or some crap. But that's okay. This will do. Destination reached. I know it's in Halo, it's destination moved, but you know. Let us find the entrance. What the hell? What are you doing here? I was not expecting a ship to just up and land. Let's get the attention of the Sentinels a little bit by doing this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, one of those is scannable? There's a scannable thing up there. What was it? Minerals? That little thing. Come on. There we go. Yo, dog, I'm harvesting shit. I know you don't like it when we do that. So let's go ahead and jump into photo mode. See if we can get... Do I need to jump to third-person view? Because I can't fucking see the player. That's really stupid. There we go. Sentinels investigating again. That's what I want them doing. Run, 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 run. Yo, dog. What's going on in this thread? Now we will jump to photo mode. There we go. Try and grab a thumbnail. And let's just adjust some effects. Try to make it as bright as possible in here. That's going to be a little tricky. Yep, none of that's helping. Vignette. Turn that off. I don't like it. Okay, and lens. Increase the field of view. Maybe just like that. That should be enough. Scene. Save effects. Let's turn this a little bit more. Oh. Come on now. Can we move the sun directly overhead? It doesn't do a damn thing, though. Actually, from back here, it looks a lot better. So let's go like this. Just like that. There we go. Beautiful. Oop. Thumbnail. Awesome. Okay. We've got a reinforced door. Need to break it down. So let's do that. Like so. Now the Sentinels are all super duper pissed off. Run away! Got some nanites in here. Nanites are always nice. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Nothing of import anyways. See, these little guys are fucking little repair guys. Yeah. Alright, let's check this out. What do we got? Alarms blare, sounding out against my intrusion. The facility is remotely operated and no one responds to the klaxon's call. The terminal indicates the facility was undertaking a specialized piece of research. Experiment, blah, 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 blah. Overcharge, blah, blah, blah. Should something, blah, blah, blah. The terminal appears to be asking for manual confirmation of its experiment. Let's insert some carbon. I tap a few commands into the terminal, opening its input hopper. I insert some carbon from exosuit. There's a pause, then a rumble. Fire belches from the hopper. Smoke seeps from the terminal keyboard. The entire system shuts down. Womp womp. That didn't go well. Standing decreased with the Korvax. Ah, these are like the OG fucking combat sentinels, but they look different with that goofy ass little cap on top of them now. Alright, let us summon the ship to us. This will cost us 1 navigation data, but I don't care. We have a lot. There we go. Come on down. Doinkception, Mark 3. Well, we weren't supposed to... We're supposed to land right on the fucking thing. Jeez. That's how shit gets broken. Damn it. Alright, let's go ahead and activate another one. Let's do an alien one this time. Maybe we'll find some cool-ass ancient ruins. Yeah. Yeah. It is clear I need to save the secure cartography data for when we are in like a Viking system, because I'm pretty sure I have way more Viking words than the other races. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's go ahead and upload all. God damn it. There we go. 607 more nanites. Oh, beautiful. Milestones. What do we have? The Gek. We have 114 words. Viking, 128. Korvax, 67. Yeah, so we're lacking. We're quite severely lacking in Korvax words. So Gek and Viking systems, planets, I guess, would be okay. We probably know enough words for those 2 languages for us to be able to determine what the fuck we're supposed to do in one of those kind of buildings. Anyways, alien artifacts. Let's go ahead. Ancient ruin. There we go. We'll go check that out. And probably use another cartography data once we get there, or after we get there and do the thing. And that'll probably be it for the evening, because we're getting kind of close to 2 hours there. About another 15 minutes. And then we're done for the evening. It's been an enjoyable time. I know a lot of the time was just spent with me babbling while we're warping from system to system. But that should not be unexpected. That's going to happen a little bit every stream, or I'm going to try to make it happen a little bit every stream. Even tomorrow, after we explore a derelict freighter, if there is still time, I'm definitely going to make us hop some systems closer to the galactic core. Because I'm not going to do the whole thing off camera. That would just be dumb. Because that would result in me jumping to the galactic core off camera as well. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, let's land and see what the fuck's going on. This ancient ruin is not spawning. Or has it spawned now? Oh, yes it has. Okay, cool. There should be a couple knowledge stones. Here we go. There's one. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, Korvax word for from. Excellent. It's a start. There should be another Korvax knowledge stone. Here we go. You have learned the Korvax word for here. Ruins of Nushin Oyin. Whispers spill from the sharp edges of the artifact, recounting the dreams and memories of the Korvax echoes in my mother tongue. The Atlas interfaces await the arrival of the travelers, those who would seek the ends of the universe through its very core. Within the infinity of time, their arrival is probable. Their potential could know no bounds. One dimension in billions will receive them. We're going to seek help with language. More words for the Korvax convergence. You have learned the Korvax word for organic. Ooh, that'll be helpful. Okay, let's use another cartography data to find some cool shit. Incoming firestorm! Oh no! I do like how these little pebbles, there's a shitload of them all over the place. And we get some ferrite dust and carbon from them. That's great. Both very useful. Okay, bust this open. Excellent. Cartography data. We're going to use another alien one. Oh, easy. There we go. Scanning, scanning, scanning. We're really, really scanning. Alien monolith detected. Oh, noes. Monolith. Ooh, there's another knowledge stone on the ground. Right over here. Let's go check it out really quick, and then we'll make our way back to the ship. Hopefully before we lose our hazard protection. Woo! Look at us go. Yep, it's right over here. Oh, I just passed it. What the fuck? Where? What? What? What the shit? Is it below me? It is! Motherfucker! I don't think we can get to it. Yep, no, we're gonna give up on that. If I terrain manipulate it too close to it, it disappears. So, fuck that. Let's get out of here. Starship. Excuse me, big sneeze. Whew. I know the thermal tip protection is falling. Thank you. We're in the middle of a firestorm. Never would have guessed. Come on, do the fast jump. God damn it. Go. Alright. On to the next one. Oh, Christ. One sec. Excuse me. Moving on. All right. Here we go. Another alien artifact. Discovered with the amazing advent of this little thing called technology. Oh boy. It's amazing what we can come up with. Oh, and it's one of these good ones where it has 3 knowledge stones too. That's dope. I like these ones. Give me this. Blah, blah, blah. Korvac's word for cannot. Korvac's word for hello. You have learned a Korvac's word for new. That's a pretty good one. Cannot is going to be useful too. What else we got? What's happening here? Korvac's echoes will... The Traveler, Korvac's echoes will something Traveler's technology. The tiny floating tetrahedrons emerge from the planet's surface and surround me. I try to wave them away with my multi-tool, but each time they swarm closer to it, as if attracted to it somehow. I raise my multi-tool and they shimmer blue as they dart this way and that, closer and closer. They are within touching distance of my multi-tool. They make one final surge. Let the tetrahedrons in. My multi-tool glows bright blue. The color spreads, seeping up my arm. With a sudden surge, the electric glow reaches my brain. I pass out. I awake. Reality is restored. I find myself in possession of a new piece of multi-tool technology. Hey, we got the Blaze Javelin. Cool story, bro. This is like the equivalent of the sniper rifle in this game. Aggressive weapon attachment for the multi-tool. Access fire mob by pressing triangle and fire weapon with R2. The Blaze Javelin delivers instantaneous damage upon targets. Plasma charge process creates an ionized gas arc to propel projectiles at great speed. User will perceive destructive results simultaneous to the pull of the trigger. So like it's literally instantaneous. It's basically the game's sniper rifle. Let's go ahead and craft it, and we can get some Blaze Javelin upgrades. I would like a Pulse Spitter, but I mean, we already have the Bolt Caster. The Bolt Caster does not have the best DPS in the game, but I just like it because it's all around decent, and it doesn't spew up. It doesn't fucking spit out ammo like a bunch of other weapons. The Scatter Blaster is really good. I love the Scatter Blaster, but it chews through ammo like crazy. Blaze Javelin installed. So what do we got? What's it look like? Bolt Caster, Blaze Javelin. There we go. And fully charged. You also do a little pew. So you can do a little pew blast, like so. That used up 2% of the Blaze Javelin. Or we could charge this bitch up and do one of these. Pew! Fuck you. Let's try and get some numbers. Pew! that was 345. What does this one do? Choo! 138. So yeah, it does like 3 times the damage to charge up the shot, like so. Choo! Choo! Now, how do we replenish that again? Charge blaze javelin. Oh, it's with carbon. Just like the mining laser. There is a knowledge stone right over there. Let's go grab it. If I can hit one of these things. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I wonder if this thing just doesn't have the range, or if I straight up didn't hit it. I swear I hit it like 2 or 3 times there, but... Oh. Hello. You look the same as your companions, but for some reason you are different. Okay. Whatever. Damn it. Ah. Fuck off. I'm on a mission. Hey, check this out. Korvac's word for immediately. Cool. Phew! I didn't kill it? Holy shit. Yeah, some blaze javelin upgrades are going to come in handy, and they'll be really amusing too. Single high damage shot. That'll be great. Fuck you. 6,000 damage with a headshot. Nice. Pew! Only 1,700 with a non-headshot. Okay. Didn't something need to be scanned? Could have sworn something needed to be scanned, but whatever. What are you looking at, fuckface? Goodbye. Bitch! Okay, let's go ahead and find one more alien thingy-mabobber, because it's practically time for us to end the stream. But I've got a few minutes still, so we'll find one more alien location, and we'll go check it out. Alien monolith detected. Oh, wow. Alright, let's go take a peek. Off we go. Over this way. It's not very far. Holy. Okay. Let us get into space and do it that way. Yeah, boy. Oh. Overshot it. I thought I was locked onto it, but I guess not. Okay, landing sequence. Whoop. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Destination reached. Knowledge stones, baby. You have learned the Korvac's word for am. Korvac's word for system. Korvac's word for available. Dope. Alright, here we go. They is Kolsch, reconstruction something. Fixio, fixio. Blue light pours from the monolith as if a curtain has been dropped within. I hear a gentle hubbub of voices and catch a familiar smell in the breeze. I cannot remember my home, but I know that this doorway leads there. I ache for a past I cannot remember. Every inch of my soul wants to make the leap back. I look to the skies and the infinite beyond. Can I truly abandon my journey when it's only just begun? I don't know what the fuck we should do. Let's just... Seeing as how the stick thingy wants to do whatever, let's just randomly pick one. Whoya! Resist temptation. I try to capture a memory of these sensations before turning away. The spirits that dwell here admire my decision. I am rewarded. You've learned the Atlas word for infinite. Oh, cool. Infinite. Alright. Alright, well that's going to be it for tonight. Let's go ahead and jump back into the ship. Head to the space station. And I will save there. Okay, moving on, moving on. There we go. Alright. Make our way to the space station. I'll head inside, jump out of the ship, make a quick save. Oh, the freighter moved. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't summon it inside this space station. That was the other one. My bad. Okay. So, yeah, again, apologies for the late start tonight, but like I said, we were going to stream for a full 2 hours again anyways. Let's go ahead and bust open some crystal fragments and shit. So I'll take care of cleaning out our inventory by selling all this crap. I'll do that off camera and whatnot. Yeah, maybe do some more refining of viscous fluid and living slime, and definitely some pugnium to get more nanites and whatnot. Not that we're hurting for nanites. We've got 6,300 right now. That's more than enough for upgrades and shit. More than enough for some blaze javelin upgrades for a multi-tool, that's for sure. But that'll be nice to get some upgrades for that as well. So yeah, looking good. I'm liking our progress. We've got decent equipment to help make the journey easier. We just need. I kind of wish we were able to get some stuff to upgrade our hyperdrive on the freighter so it could join us in the red, blue, and green star systems, but yeah, that's probably not going to be the case because you need a lot of salvage frigate modules for that, if I do recall correctly. I did not mean to reload a save. Fuck me. Oh yeah. Anyways, thank you to those of you who came by to watch me playing this live tonight. Xeno the Stranger and Emperor Badger. I think you're the only guys that popped by in chat. Nonetheless, it means a lot to me. Good to see you. I greatly appreciate it. And, of course, those of you who are in the viewer list right now, you know who you are. I won't drop your name this time. But, yeah, I appreciate you coming by to watch me playing this live. And I hope it doesn't take me to a crazy, like, way back save. That I'll be a little choked. Actually, let's see where it drops us off. Did I load a manual save or an auto save? We'll find out in just a sec here. I loaded the manual save, I think. Shit. Okay. I did. That's okay. Reload auto save. Huh? Nope. Nope. No, not that. Nope. Stop. There. Reload auto save. Alright. This should take us back on board the space station. I freaking hope so. Anyways, those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below how you think this playthrough is going, and whether you think we'll ever reach the center of the galaxy. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and click the bell icon so that you are notified whenever one of my new videos goes live, including my other live streamed content, as well as the rest of this No Man's Sky playthrough. And there are also links down in the description below that I'd appreciate it if you go check them out. You'll find what... Ooh, excuse me, big hiccup. Sorry about that. You'll find one for my Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of. Streaming 4 days a week. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. For the next couple weeks here, it's going to be just No Man's Sky during those streams. I'm just taking a little bit of a break from Stellaris Console Edition, having played and streamed it for over the last 3 years. Just want a little break from it. There's also a link to my Twitter feed where you can stay up to date on important announcements by giving me a follow there. And last but not least, a link to my own personal Discord for fans of my content to freely join. All of those links are in the description below, so hopefully I'll see you there, especially during one of the live streams. Until then, this is Mobius signing off for now. We'll be back tomorrow with more No Man's Sky. Have a good night. Take care.